Okay, for your first homework problem for game theory. This is it's an extra credit problem. It's due Wednesday, so you have 2 days to try to think about this and do your best. And I choose this because it's a really neat problem, in my opinion, I guess, but maybe you'll disagree. But also, it's pretty timely. So this is an actual situation my friend faced last year. So you could quibble over a couple of the numbers, but for the most part, this is a really accurate representation of what kind of a friend I've known for a long time who enjoys the occasional wager faced in January 2014. So you're in a football survivor pool. So that's a pool where each week you pick one team to win. Some other ones have always had it where you pick one team to lose. Same idea, right? But you can never repeat a choice. If you pick a team and they lose, you're out. You're out of the pool. There were about 1,000 people starting, and this was not a small pool, so they were talking some pretty serious money here. There were 1,000 people starting, and it was down to 2 entrants. And these 2 people made the playoffs. And what they made it to was the conference championship round in January 2014. So the games during the conference championship round were Seattle versus New England and Seattle versus San Francisco and Denver versus New England. Those were the matchups in January 2014. Winners of each game go to the Super Bowl. So based on all the information that we know, or that we knew at the time, and this is largely down to what the gamblers are saying, because Vegas doesn't lose. Vegas does not lose money. So if they have a line on this, you can be pretty sure that the probabilities are accurate. So based on the information at the time, you know that Seattle beats San Francisco 64% of the time. Denver beats New England 68% of the time. Now, in the Super Bowl, there are 4 potential matchups. Here were the estimated probabilities of what happens in each matchup. If it was Seattle-New England, the assumption is Seattle's going to win 65% of the time. If Seattle plays Denver, Seattle wins 60% of the time. If San Francisco plays New England, San Francisco would win 60% of the time. And San Francisco plays Denver, they would win 50% of the time. This is the initial assumption that you would make before these 2 games even take place, right? You don't know who's going to win, but you have to have some idea of what the probabilities of the next games are. Your probability task. Who should you pick this week and why? Remember, you can't pick New England, your opponent can't pick Seattle. Who should you pick and why? Take a shot at it. It's kind of a fun problem, and this is real world probability issues. I mean, it's kind of in a fun way, right? This is a pool, but this is something that people actually faced. So go ahead and take the shot at this. It's due Wednesday at the beginning of class. I'll also have a video where we explain the solution Wednesday as well. So you have to have it turned in at the beginning of the class. Likely and we'll just see what happens here. So have fun with this. Take your best shot. It's worth a little bit of extra credit, not a huge amount, but it also will help you get in the probability mindset, which is useful for the course.